Chabakuk Hanavi, one of the great prophets from the Tanakh, from the Bible. They say of him that he was touched by two people, by the Shlumite woman, which some say was his mother, and by Elisha, the prophet. The name Chabakuk means to embrace, and he was embraced by these two people who encouraged him on the way of Torah and showed him the light of Rosh Hashem. You know, every person has to be touched by something in order to grow in Judaism and Yiddishkeit. A person normally travels their normal life for a secular world, and it's not until they meet a special person who somehow shows them that the Torah, that Hashem is really there in their life and is emes and truthful. And so he was touched by these people and became a great man therefrom. There are different types of prophets who received their prophecy in different ways. Ezekiel, it was through vision. He saw the cherubim, he saw the different things in the clouds. He was able to get it through seeing. And it was Yirmiyah, the prophet, who was able to get his prophecy through prophecy from the mouth, as we see allusion to in Tanakh. And then who was it? Rev Tzaddik here, Habakkuk. You know, he received this prophecy. It says he heard it. He heard it. And you know, many of the prophets, it was from music, from hearing the sounds, from hearing something special from Hashem, that they were able to prophesize and come close to God. You know, we live in a world that's, people are very down, they're very sad. It takes music, it takes song to lift them up. And this was the basis for the prophets, to the prophecy. They would get out their instruments, they would go in a private area in the mountains, sometimes in their room, and they would just play some music, they would sing to Hashem. This would open up all the light for them. And so this holy man actually witnessed, he was there, he witnessed Rav Azariah, and what are the three names of the prophets? Rav Azariah, Rav Hananiah, and Mishael. So he actually witnessed him going into the furnace and being burnt, but he saw a man who was less righteous than them come out and walk out alive, and he didn't understand this, so he started protesting to Hashem, how can this be that the righteous suffer so much? And Hashem brought word down and said, who are you to not have faith in me, to know that I'm not the righteous judge? And so immediately Chabakuk took it back, and he praised Hashem that you're righteous, you know what's really supposed to happen. And it's a big famous question for people. Why is it that the righteous suffer so much, and the wicked, they see the wicked partying in their Porsches, in their fancy houses? But the truth is that we're in this world in order to go to the next world. It's just, like Rabbi Nachman says, it's just like going from one room to the next. And the righteous understand that. They understand that they want Olam Haba, they want to receive the world in the next world. They're here in this world, whatever it takes to do God's will. And it doesn't matter what happens to them, they're going to be strong and they're going to fight to spread Torah and to do what's right. And the wicked, they don't care. So Hashem's nice to them. He doesn't even look at them. So they become rich. They have their Olam Haba, they have their world to come in this world. But the next world, it's nothing. You know, there is illusion in the Kabbalah and through the Torah of how great Olam Haba is. And there was stories in the Zohar of tzaddikim who actually went and they were able to see in a dream, and they saw the different rooms and chambers and the light, and how how bright it was, and the stories of Elijah the prophet bringing the people, these special people that were able to see Olam Haba for a few moments in this world, and him covering their faces and telling them not to look certain places. The light was so great. The light was so great. You know, a little bit, everyone is a prophet. Everyone's a prophet. You know, when you're talking to your friend, suddenly you get a thought in your mind that you should say something, and you encourage them. This is prophecy. This is a little bit of Ruach HaKodesh, divine spirit. We're told that prophecy, it's not really in this generation. Ruach HaKodesh, some people debate, they say it's not, but if you really know tzaddikim and you go around to the Hasidic Rebbes, you see there's Ruach HaKodesh. There's a little bit of Ruach HaKodesh in this world. When you read the Arizal, you see Ruach HaKodesh. If a person works on themselves really hard, they can have a little bit of spirit, but I forget all that. Every person can have Ruach HaKodesh. Every person, the mouth, the pet is connected to Malchut, it's connected to kingship, it's connected to Shekhinah. Every time you say a word, it's like a little prophecy. Every Jew, it's special when they speak.
Okay.